Hello, good evening, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Section in the chat room. My baby is greeting. Okay, today is going to be questions and answers. We are going to be asking random questions. Any question, I will just throw it open. If you also have any normal random question, you can ask. But please, let's try not to make it personal. Let's try as much as we can not to make it personal. And if you drop it in the chat room. I also want to apologize for what happened the other day. There was a mix-up somewhere. That's why I just went off unannounced. I'm sorry. So I've fixed it now. I have fixed the problem now. Let me start by asking number one question. We have about 101 questions here said that we are going to be answering. Please, let's make it interactive. Be interactive. Number one question is, how do you see the role of artificial intelligence evolving in the society? Don't forget to give us thumbs up. Give us thumbs up. How do you see the role of artificial intelligence evolving in the society? Okay. As I'm asking, I will type. What's the most challenging aspect of being an adult for you? What's the most challenging effort of being an adult? He's calling you. What's the most challenging aspect of being an adult? What is the meaning of success to you? I'll be answering some. If you have any question for me, you help drop it in the chat room. What's the meaning of success to you? Number 4 question is, what's the most valuable thing you've learned from a mentor? What's the most valuable thing? What's the most valuable thing you've learned from a mentor? If you are just joining, you are welcome. If you are just joining, you are welcome. Today's live stream is all about questions and answers. So feel free to ask any question. The next question is, how do you handle disagreement in a constructive way? How do you handle disagreement in a constructive way? Is he sleeping? Let's know how you handle disagreement in a constructive way. Please do not forget to give us thumbs up. Leave your link and leave the live stream running if you can. You drop your link in the comment section, in the chat room. What is the most valuable thing you have learned from traveling? Guys, what is the most valuable thing you have learned from traveling? What is the most valuable thing you have learned from traveling? The next question is, if you can change just one thing about the world, what will it be? If you can change one thing in the world, what will it be? If you are just joining, welcome to my life. Welcome, welcome. Today's session is all about questions and answers. Questions and answers. If you also have any question, please you drop it in the chat room. If you have your link, you can also drop it in the chat room. Let's make it an interactive one. Let's quickly go through the questions again. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. What's the most challenging aspect of being an adult? To you, what's the most challenging aspect of being an adult? If you are just joining, please give us a thumbs up. The next question is, what's the meaning of success to you? What does success mean to you? To me, success means accomplishing all my set goals. Like in 2023, one must have set some goals. So before the end of 2023 or at the end of 2023, and you notice that you've already ticked everything. To me, that's what success means. And success can mean different things to different people. To some people, it's having good health, while to some people, it's passing an exam. To some people, is having plenty money in their bank account. So to you, what does success mean? What is the meaning of success to you? To me, it's ticking off all the set goals, all of them. That's what success means to me. Let's hear from you guys. What does it mean? The next question is, what's the most challenging aspect of being an adult? To me, the most challenging aspect of being an adult is not having money in your pocket. And again is, everyone will expect you to do things the right way, never to make mistake. At every time they will tell you, but you are an adult, you should have known better. You are an adult, you should have known that this is not supposed to be so. And that money aspect, children, cousins, relatives, everybody around you would at some point expect you to drop one or two things for them. But if you don't have money, it's just be looking as if you are stingy or something, but they don't know that it's just that you don't have. And you'll not come out to start explaining things because you're not even supposed to be. It's easy every day that somebody will be explaining. So to me, those two things, not having money in the pocket and expect too much expectation, expecting one to be too perfect. Those are the major challenges, are the major aspects of being an adult to me. Let's hear from you guys. The next question is, how do you define love? How do you define love? How I define love is that thing that if they do to you and it will hurt you, do not do it to another person. Like, always put yourself in another person's shoe, whoever it is, maybe your husband or your wife or your suitor, whoever it is. If you are always considerate, putting yourself in the person's shoe and always trying to act accordingly, that's love for me. How do you define it for you? To you, what is love? How do you define love? Welcome to my live stream. Let's hear how you define love. I'm quickly going over the questions I've asked before. So if you're just joining, so that you'll be updated. The next question is, what is the most valuable thing you have learned from a mentor? Yeah, welcome. UNO. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you. UNO, what is the most challenging aspect of being an adult to you? Can you answer the question? The most challenging aspect of being an adult. If you can't answer it, the next question is, what's the meaning of success to you? Like, if you see somebody, what are the things you will see in the person's life, in the person's way of life or achievement that will make you to say, this person is successful, or I am successful? Exactly. Paying bills and being more responsible. Yes, paying bills is not easy to pay bills. As one is paying, another one is piling up. So if you're able to clear your bills, you are really successful. Okay, paying bills. Yes, I guess this is the most challenging aspect of being an adult. This is paying bills. Yes, paying bills. Thank you. Exactly. Bills are out. Yes, right now, but they got to be paid. Exactly. At some point, self, you will leave most pressing personal need for you to clear up the debts, to clear up the bills. It's not easy, and it seems as if they are not finishing. As one is ticking them off, others are coming, either from your immediate family or from extended family or from friends. They don't just get to finish. They don't just get to finish. Thank you for that answer. Another question is true. Work hard. That's what we are trying to. We are just praying to God. We are working hard, but we're just praying to God to bless our hustle. Everybody are trying to work hard in as much as we can, just for God to bless our hustle. We need to be making more money to be able to offset those bills, because as it is, it's as if bills are more than the income. So one has to make more money. Keep thinking of ways to double your hustle to make more, much than you are making now. So in order to be able to offset the bills. Thank you, N. Thank you. So how do you see the role of artificial intelligence evolving in the society? Is it helpful? How do you see the role of artificial intelligence? This question is what I don't really know how to go about it, but I would appreciate it if anybody would answer it. How do you handle disagreement in a constructive way? Any points? Please, if you have a question, you drop it in the chat room. Let's trash it. How do you handle disagreement in a constructive way? It's true. It's true. I totally agree with you. Artificial intelligence will take over eventually. Sad to say, humans will become obsolete. It's true. Just very few will be needed to be controlling the artificial intelligence. In most sectors, they've already taken charge. In most sectors, they have already taken charge. What is remaining now is for them to start giving birth. Yeah, you are very correct. It's true. It's scary seeing these robots looking more and more human as years pass by. Yes, I can remember the first time I saw one on YouTube. How many years back? They were looking scary. They were looking scary with the wire passed through the connection. Everything was visible. But these days, they look even more beautiful than some people. Talk their facial expression, they even have some emotions. The way they will just do face and all that. They look more like human these days. They look more like human these days. They are helpful, but at the same time, it will render most people jobless in no time. It has started rendering people jobless already. Because some people, like some writers and all that, they don't get to work like they used to, because you just with your phone you key in 1 2 3 and the artificial intelligence will do it for you. So that means we should sit up. We should try and be advancing. We should not just stop at where we are. We should always try to advance. That's the only way we can be useful in our fields. Yes. They blink, they smile, they make faces. But then if you ask them some things, because I've asked them one or two things, they will be like, I don't have emotions. I don't have emotions. But then they express emotion at every turn. You are very correct. You are very correct. Let me um I'm trying to give you blues. Okay. Um, you can drop your link. Let me pin it. It is a lie. But I don't know. But there was a time I saw it. It was on YouTube that I saw it. A robot. Somebody bought a robot and placed it on his bed. Like, would I say that he called the robot his wife or something? Okay, maybe he gets back from work and tells the robot how his day went and all that. But it can do that, but it can never be as human. Can it cook? It cannot cook. There are things it cannot do. So it can never be as human. So don't even, but if it makes you happy, that's okay. You're welcome, UN. If it makes you happy, but I think it can never just be as human. It can't. It can't. Well, maybe you should try it out. Then you get back to tell us the experience. To even buy it, we run in millions. Okay, you did. Yes, I think I saw that. I saw it. At some point, it circulated everywhere in this part of the world. So many women, they were like they began to feel threatened. They began to list things that robots can't do, that they can do, as in things that they can do but robots can never do. So they listed many things that they can do that robots can do, but over time they might still start doing all those. I need that cooks. I doubt they cannot cook. They are just good at giving ideas. They are good at giving ideas and being there to talk to somebody, but they cannot cook. But over time they might start cooking and doing all those other ones you're talking about. Thank you, but you can leave it running. If you can, please leave it running. And if you can, share the link, please. Thank you. Let me pin your link. Guys, if you are just joining, please connect to the pin link. Drop your link, please. Guys, if you are just joining, please connect to the pinned link. Drop it in the chat room. Any questions, please do well and drop it in the chat room. Let's move on. What's the most valuable lesson you have learned from a relationship? Let me put it this way. What's the most valuable lesson you have learned from a relationship or marriage? The most valuable lessons you have learned from a relationship or marriage. The next question. What's a piece of advice you would give to a new YouTuber? A piece of advice you would give to a new YouTuber. If you are just joining, please give us thumbs up. Give us thumbs up. And don't forget to connect with each other. If you are just joining, connect with each other and please connect to the pinned link. Connect to the pinned link. Next question is what is the most significant lesson you've learned from a mistake? If you like, you can tell us the mistake and the lesson you've learned. But if you also like, just tell us the lesson and don't bother telling us the mistake. What is the most significant lesson you have learned from a mistake? What is a personal mantra or philosophy you live by? Please share, guys. What is a personal mantra or philosophy you live by? Guys, any question, any contribution, just let's make it interactive. If you have your own question, you drop it in the chat room. Drop your question in the chat room. Connect to the pinned link. Please, let's connect to the pinned link. Let's connect to the pinned link, please. If you are just joining, you are welcome. Please give us thumbs up. Please give us thumbs up. We are questions and answers. If you have any question, it's a random question. Please let it not be too personal. Random questions and answers. So I will be answering some, and if there's any objection or any contribution, you drop it in the chat room. And please, let's connect to the pinned link. Let's connect to the pinned link. What do you define? How do you define love? To you, what's the meaning of love? What is the meaning of love? I've said the meaning of what love means to me, and it also means giving. You cannot claim you love somebody without giving the person anything. It can be anything, it can be assistance, it can be money or anything. You cannot just search help and you are then trying to hold back, saying that it's not enough or something. If you really love, you will give. So love also has to do with giving. It has to do with sacrifice. The sacrifice you can do with your brain. It has to do with sacrifice. Love is also forgiving, because if you also love somebody, we should be able to know that we are not perfect, that at some point somebody will step on your toes. At some point, the one you love will step on your toes. Even your children, you love your children, but at some point they make you angry. Even suitor, at some point they make you angry. Even you self, at some point you make that person that you love angry. So if the person cannot forgive, it depends on the gravity of the offense anyway. But there are little things that we should be able to forgive. And if you find yourself that you find it so hard to forgive somebody, know that you don't love the person. You always find it so hard to forgive, even if it is the most smallest thing. Know that you do not love the person. So to me, love means forgiveness. It means giving. It means sacrifice. And love means different things to different people. So I would like to know what love means to you. What is the meaning of love to you? Also, we have also asked the meaning of success. What does success mean to you? What's the meaning of success to you? Welcome, guys. Welcome. Thank you, guys, for joining. Thank you, guys, for joining. Thank you, guys, for joining. The next question is, what's the topic you would like to learn more about if you have time? Let's know the topic you would like to learn more about if you have time. Let's connect to the pinned link, guys. Feel free to drop your own. Connect to the pinned link. What's the topic you would love to learn more about if you have time? Like, what's the topic you are so passionate about? For me, I would like to learn more about parenting. I like seeing well-behaved children. Well-behaved children, they make me happy. Like how to raise good children, how to raise good children that will impact positively in the society. Hey, welcome, Pace. Good evening. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. If you are just joining, please give us a thumbs up. Pace, we're not actually talking about anything. It's the questions and answer section. If you have any question, any random question you want to ask, you ask. Feel free to drop it. Then, if you also have any answer to the ones I'm asking, you also contribute. You also help us to contribute. It's an interactive class. It's an interactive section. So you help us to contribute. Like I've asked a couple of questions, like what's the meaning of success to you? What does success means to you? Pace, are you there? What does success means to you? And we've also asked what's the most challenging aspect of being an adult? To you, what is the most challenging aspect? To some people, it's paying bills. To some people, it's expecting too much perfection from them. To some people, it's expecting too much from them and all that. So, to you, what's the most challenging aspect of being an adult? The next question is, how do you define love? What's the meaning of love to you? Pace, what's the meaning of love to you? What's the most challenging aspect of being an adult? If you are still there, drop your link. Let me pin it. Drop your link. Drop your link. What's the challenging aspect of being an adult? What's the meaning of success to you? What does success mean to you? Then the next question is, how do you see the role of artificial intelligence evolving in the society? Is it helpful? The next one, what's the most valuable thing you've learned from a mentor? What is the most valuable thing you have learned from a mentor? What is the most valuable thing you have learned from a mentor? Okay, that's good. Guys, if you are just joining, please connect to the pinned link. Connect to the pinned link. Next question. What's the most valuable thing you've learned from traveling? The most valuable thing you have learned from traveling. In our in my country, in my village, there is this adage that says that a traveler is more wise. A traveler is wiser than an old person. Like a traveler is wiser than an old person. Like a traveler is vast. The traveler gets to see. Traveler gets to learn different cultures, because once you leave your village to another place, at the end of the day you would learn one or two new things from there. So let's say you've traveled to like 15 different places, you become more exposed than an old person, than somebody that has not gone out of where he or she is staying. Unless for now that we have social media, we have um, internet, that somebody maybe from your end, you know how Canada looks like, you know even all the names, all the streets in Canada and all that. But on a normal level, a traveler is more exposed. A traveler gets to know many things that somebody that is older than him, that is staying at a place, does not know. So if you have anything that traveling has exposed you to, any new thing you've learned from traveling, you let us know. Guys, thank you for guys for joining. If you can change one thing if you can change just one thing, what will it be? If I can change just one thing about the world, it will be the issue of racism. I mean, they are just one. They are one. I'll change the issue of racism. No need discriminating, saying this is black, this is white. We are one. That's the one thing I can change. I would love to change about the world if I can change a thing about the world. Guys, welcome guys. If you are just joining, please give us thumbs up. This is a question and answer section. Questions and answer session. Please give us thumbs up and please connect to the pinned link. 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 Let me quickly run through the question. What's the meaning of success to you? What does success mean to you? The next question is, what's the most of being an adult? What is the most challenging aspect of being an adult? The next question is, how do you define how do you define love? How do you define love? Please, if you are just joining, give us a thumbs up. And if you can, share the link on your with your community. Share the link. Share out there can watch. What is the most valuable thing you have learned from a mentor? What is the most valuable thing you have learned from a mentor? How do you see the role of artificial intelligence involving society? Is it helpful? Would you consider it to be helpful, or is going to be disastrous in the long run, like robbing many people of their daily income? How do you see the role of artificial intelligence evolving in the society? The next is, what's the most valuable lesson you have learned from a relationship or marriage? The next question is, what's a piece of advice you will give to a new YouTuber? The piece of advice I will give to a new YouTuber will be for the person to be consistency, for the person to always try to put out something out there, and let the person also try and work on his or her thumbnail and try and tell as many as he or she can about his or her channel, because most times the first maybe 100 or 200 subscribers will be from friends and family, the people that you know, the people that your siblings know. They are the first people that would subscribe to your channel. Over time, others will start subscribing. That's the advice I'll give to a new YouTuber. The next question is, what's the most significant lesson you have learned from a mistake? What is the most significant lesson you have learned from a mistake? Let's know the most significant lesson you have learned from a mistake. What is a topic you would like to learn more about if you have time? What is the topic you would like to learn more about if you have time? Okay, I would like to learn more about giving. Okay, that's a good one. What is the topic you would like to learn more about if you have time? Like I said, I like to learn more about parenting. I like seeing well behaved children. I like seeing children that are respectful, children that are not wayward. Like, because these children that we are seeing today, they are the ones that will take over the hem of affairs tomorrow. So if we train up wayward children, how would the world look like in the next 20 years to come? So it starts now. That's why I am so passionate about parenting. That's number one thing I know that I would really like to learn more. Because I also like to see children succeed. I would also like to see children succeed. Okay, I like to know more about tech. Why tech? Why tech? Can we know? Please, if you are just joining, connect to the pinned link. Connect with the pinned link if you are just joining. What is your hobby? That's the next question. What do you like doing at your leisure, at your free time? The next says, if you can change one thing about the world, what will it be? If you can change just one thing about the world, what will it be? If you can change one thing about the world, what will it be? Hope all of us like reading. Hope we all like to read. What is the most interesting book you've read recently? The most interesting book you've read recently. What is the most interesting book you've read recently? What is the most interesting book you've read recently? If you could travel anywhere in the world and money is not the problem, where will it be? And when will you go? If you can travel anywhere in the world and money is not the problem, where will it be? And where will you go? Me, I've not thought of that, so I've not thought of that. If you can travel anywhere in the world and money is not the problem, where will it be and where will it be? If you can if you can travel anywhere in the world and money is not just the problem, where will it be? If you can travel anywhere in the world and money is not the problem, where will it be? Maybe I'll say it to be in Canada or UK or or I've not actually thought of that. What is the best piece of advice you've received recently? What's the best piece of advice you've received recently? Guys, if you are just joining, please let's connect to the pinned link. Connect to the pinned link if you are just joining. Connect to the pinned link if you are just joining. Connect to the pinned link, guys. Let's connect to the pinned link. Let's go to the pinned link. Let's connect to the pinned link. Connect to the pinned link, guys. Next question is, how do you define success? I've asked this question. How do you think future generation will remember our current era? How do you think future generation will remember our current era? What is the tradition in your culture you would like to change? Let's know. What's that one tradition in your culture you would like to change? What is the tradition in your culture you would like to change? And what is the tradition in your culture you would like to preserve? The tradition in my culture. The tradition in my culture that I like is the fact that we are very respectful. Like, if you go for an event as a small child, as a maybe as a teen in the age of 12, 13, 14, thereabout, maybe you happen to get there very early and you get a chair. If you see an adult that walks in and does not have a chair, normally that is a tradition the small child, not small child, but the child that can stand will stand up for the adult to sit. Or the child might also shift for the adult to shift, or the adult will sit and carry the child. That is the number one culture we have that I would like to preserve. It's the fact that they know their place as a child. They know that this person might not be able to stand for so long. Hence them standing up for such adults. That is number one thing I would like to preserve. Then speaking of the one that I would like to change, I don't know anyone I will, okay. The one I would like to tell an adult the truth, like if the adult is doing something the wrong way. In my culture, a small child is not expected to start telling the adult, this is wrong, or you're not supposed to do this thing. But I think it should not be encouraged. A small child can tell an adult, this is what matters is the way, is the manner and tone the child is using. That's what matters. I think you should be able to tell somebody, no, it's not like this. Why would you? It's just the way and tone that the child will use. That's what matters. So it's what I would like to change, that aspect, not being able to talk to an adult. Then the one I would like to preserve is the fact that they are respectful, knowing when to give up something for an adult. Those are those are my two contributions. So let's hear from you guys. Okay, I don't think I've not started to reason this to know the one that I would like to change or preserve. That's okay. That's okay. If you are just joining, please let's connect to the pinned link. Guys, let's connect to the pinned link. And don't forget to give me thumbs up. Let's connect to the pinned link. If you are just joining, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. This is question and answer live stream. Questions and answer live stream. So if you have any question, please drop it in the comment section. And if you'd like us to pin any link, also drop it in the comment section. We are very supportive. In this house, we are very supportive. So if you are just joining, don't forget to give us thumbs up and also go to the pinned link and connect to the pinned link. Let me quickly go through the questions again. What from your childhood that brings you so much joy? Let's know. What's the memory from your childhood that brings you so much joy? The memory from your childhood that brings you so much joy. My own memory from my childhood was Christmas period. Every Christmas period, we will always make our heads and we will travel to village. Traveling to village, we will get to play with different people. We will go from places to places. As in, the traveling alone was so fun. And since I grew up, we've not been doing that. So that one memory I'll not forget. Every Christmas. Then our secondary school were on low court. It was all these schools in this part of the world. Most secondary schools will be expected to be on low court. It was even a rule. A girl must be on low court. So for the fact that we'll be allowed to make hair and look more beautiful, it was mind blowing. So that's memory. I'll not forget that memory. Then the next question is, how do you see the role of artificial intelligence in the society? Do you see it evolving in society? Like, is it that good? It's good, but if we do not update ourselves, over time it will take food from people's mouths. Over time, many people won't have jobs again. Take for example, those that are writing books, those that are writing for others and be getting paid. The artificial intelligence has taken away this aspect from most people. So if we don't try to up our games, over time, many people will be left with no jobs. That's it. Please, we are expecting this to be an interactive one. If you have any question, any objection, any contribution, please drop it in the chat room. And as you are joining, do not forget to give us thumbs up. And again, as you are joining, do not forget to drop your link for us to pin. Do not forget to drop your link for us to pin. The next question is, I'm going over the questions I've asked for the people that just joined. The next question is, what's the most challenging aspect of being an adult? The most challenging aspect of being an adult. Some people say that it's paying bills. The challenging aspect of being an adult is, let me personalize it, paying bills. Like paying bills, especially now that things are somehow. To pay bills is not a child's play at all. One has to double his or her hustle to make more money. Else, we'll just end up making only the money we will use to eat. So if you are joining, please drop Welcome, friends, and thanks for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. So we are still on the question and answer section. So if you have any question, please drop it in the chat room. And don't forget to give us thumbs up. guys want to join me, you are welcome, guys. Please give us a thumbs up. Give us thumbs up. And you can drop your link for us to pin. Drop your link. And guys, please go to the pinned link. Let's connect to my member. Go to the pinned link. Let's connect to my member. So we are still on the questions and answer. We are still on the questions and answer. Guys, the question is, what's the tradition in your culture you would like to preserve? The tradition in your culture you would like to preserve. Like I said, I would like to preserve the fact that in my culture we are very respectful. Very, very respectful. The next question is, guys, thank you for joining. Please drop a comment in the chat room. What's the meaning of success to you? What does success mean to you? What's the meaning of success to you? What does it mean? What's the meaning of success? The next question is, what's the most challenging aspect of being an adult? What's the most challenging aspect of being an adult? What is the most challenging aspect of being an adult? What is the most challenging aspect of being an adult? What is the most challenging aspect of being an adult? What is the most challenging aspect of being an adult? How do you define love? How do you define love? Guys, please drop a comment in the chat room. Guys, please drop a comment. Go to the pin link, guys. Let's support my channel member. Go to the pin link. Let's support my member. Go to the pin link. Let's support my member. Let's support my member. Go to the pin link. Go to the painting, guys. Guys, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Please go to the join link and support my member. Subscribe and watch the video, please. Welcome, and thank you for joining. Thank you, Jazz, for the thumbs up. Thank you. I am doing fine. Gastric bypass surgery. I am doing fine. Thank you for stopping by to support. We are doing questions and answers. And if you also have a question to ask me, feel free to ask the house. Thank you. Feel free. If you have a question to ask, feel free to ask. So, yes, it's fun. Any question at all. Like, how do you define love? To you, what's the meaning of love? How do you define love? I'm waiting for your response. Tell us what love means to you. Once. We are waiting. Okay. Let's just ask some other plenty questions so that you choose the one you want to answer. Just okay. Okay. Like I said, we have different meaning. Love means different things to different people, but to me, love means giving. Oh, you are even a Christian. A Christian, that's good to know. Love means giving. It means forgiving too, because like I said, you can't say you love somebody without giving, without sharing what you have if the person is in need. And you cannot also say you love someone without forgiving the person when the person errs. Please drop your link. Let me pin it. Please drop your link. Thank you. Thank you. It's true. You've said it all. Love is kind. Love is forgiving. Love is trust. Love is patient. Exactly. There is no way, because some people will say, I love this person, love this person. The simplest thing they can do to help the person, they cannot. I don't know where their own love is tending to. So love is kind, is patient, is forgiving. Thank you for your contribution. Please drop your link rather. Drop your link. So the next question is, what's the most challenging aspect of being an adult? To me, is paying bills. I mean, you keep spending. Even when you don't have, you must do something that has to do with money. So that one is too draining. It's one of the most difficult aspects for me of being an adult. Is paying bills. The next difficult aspect is everybody expecting you to do the right thing, like that you're supposed to be perfect. Like anything you do, they will be like, "Boy, you're an adult. You should know better. You're an adult." All those things are so difficult, and the small children always expecting something from you, even when you don't have. You be like, this uncle is stingy. But you don't know that you are trying to even manage, that you're trying to survive. So those are the things. It has happened to me severally that I would even have to run away from those children. Especially my nieces, they will be like, "Auntie, I need this, I can say, okay, when next I am coming, I'll get those things for you." But life will happen. I might not have the money to get all those things. It will make me not to go. And they will think that I'm intentionally doing all those things. But I don't know that being an adult is not easy. Would I even say that is a scam? Yes, paying bills and rent is really draining. It's really draining. We really need more income. Yes. Thank you. We really need more income. We need more income in order to pull through. I'm trying to get to your channel. I want to pin your link. I just subscribed to your channel, Jazz. I didn't know that I'm not even your friend. I'm trying to. Oh God. Please let me drop your link. Please let me drop the link. I'm finding it difficult to do that way. Please let me drop your link, please. So that's it. The next question is if you could travel to anywhere in the world and money is not the problem, where will it be? Where will it travel to? Thank you so much. Definitely more income. Everything is so high. Yes. Everything is so high. Everything is so high. I thought it's only in my country. Everything is so high that sometimes I would go to market. I'll be thinking that there was this bishop somewhere, like I misplaced my money. But if I sit to calculate everything, it's happening that I did not misplace anything. Everything is so high. Everything is so high. I'm giving you another one now with please drop your link. I want to use another account and connect to you, please. Okay, you are in Bahamas. I'm in Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria. There things that then sometimes I wonder how people like family of five are surviving. As I just leave myself and begin to worry about others. It's we are in God's hands. We are in God's hands. Another question is if you could solve one global if I can solve one global problem, the issue of racism. If I can solve one global problem, it will be issue of racism. I'll try and stop it. We are all one. We are all one. So I'll try and stop it. Let us all see everybody as one. Let's leave color and deal with the main thing. Color has nothing to do with whatever that is happening in the world today. Jazz, how do you define success? How do you Hello Jazz, are you there? Jazz, how do you define success? You're welcome. We are very supportive here. Don't worry, anytime you are going live, please put up a notification out there. I'll be there to support you. Just being able to achieve everything you desire because everyone have different desire of success. Yes. Yes, like this year 2023, I know that when we entered January, everybody, almost everyone listed things they would want to achieve this year, including me. Once you're able to tick all of those things before the year runs out, or when the year is running out, it's success to me. Why to some other people it might be being in good health. Success is relative. I have to tell you something. You're welcome. Success is relative. Some people is having good health, while another is being able to tick off everything they set out for the year to achieve. So that is it to me. Is being able to tick off everything I had already set to achieve for the year. That's what my own definition of success is. Another, if you have any question, please ask. Another question is, what's the most important lesson life has taught you so far? What is the most important lesson life has taught you so far? The most important lesson is true, not to trust anybody, not even blood. It's true. Life has taught me not to expect so much, especially even from those because most times they are the ones that will disappoint. Most times it's even outsiders that will help. So life has taught me not to expect too much from anybody. Because when you expect too much, that's when you will get disappointed easily. That's when you will just shatter easily. But when you're not expecting anything and it eventually happens, you'll be surprised and you will value it more. But when you expect so much, life will always happen. So that's the most valuable thing life has taught me. Not to expect too much. Another one. So true. Thank you. What's the best piece of advice you have received? What's the best piece of advice you have received? You're welcome. I thought of this. You love yourself first. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. I can't even remember the best piece of advice I've received. This I'm taking this one from you now. Thank you. You're advising me. You're actually talking to me. You're actually talking to me. Thank you. So what's the tradition and what's the tradition in your culture you would like to change? The one I would like to change in my culture, let me start from there, is the issue of children not being able to advise an adult. Like in my culture, as a child, even if an adult is doing the wrong thing, you're not expected to correct the adult. You're expected to keep quiet. whether good or bad, just keep quiet. This person is older than you. So that is the one thing I would like to change. At least you should be able to talk to the adult. It's not that you will insult, but the tone and manner matters. But with good tone and good manner, you're not expected to correct the adult, which is thank you very much. Same here. Same here. So which is not good because we are all human beings. We learn. Nobody knows it all. No one knows it all. So, and I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you. So, and the one that I would like to keep in my culture is in my culture, let's say you you are advanced, not advanced like advanced, but you are an adult and you go to a party, not just a party, maybe there is a function, you happen to be late and you meet a small child chair on a seat. Normally, in my culture, the child is expected to stand for you to sit. Then, when you sit, you can carry the child, or two of you will share the chair. That is the one I would like to maintain. They are respectful in that area. If it is even an old person, they will not even bother you carrying them. They will look for a smaller child for them to share the seat with. That's the one I would like to maintain. So the act of not being able to talk to an adult is what I don't like. Then the act of being able to share whatever to make the older person comfortable is what I would like to maintain. So do you have anyone you would like to change or you would like to preserve in your culture? I like that one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I have another one here. I have another one here. If you can travel to anywhere in the world and money is not the problem, where will it be? If you can just travel, just wake up one day and say you want to travel, and money is not the problem, where will it be? I've not actually reasoned it, but I think it will be okay. Let's hear about them. Okay, change. I love go to Jamaica. Okay, me, I like to go to Canada. I don't know my reasons, but I've been hearing Canada, 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 Canada. I would like to go to Canada. Maybe after Canada, I'll then come to Jamaica. After Canada is Jamaica. This next question, I honestly don't know how to go about it. I wish you would have an answer to it. How do you handle disagreement in a constructive way? I don't know. I don't know. I can be somehow with that. So I want. Guys, welcome to my life. Thank you for joining. Please let's go to the pinned link and connect. Guys, go to the pinned link. Go to the pinned link. Let's support each other. Please, let's go to the pinned link. Go to the pinned link. This is a question and answer live stream. It's fun. If you have a question, any question you want to throw to the house, please, you do well and drop it in the chat room. Let's go to the pinned link. Let's support each other. Please, let's watch the video. It's a short video. It's a short video. Let's watch the video. So the question is, how do you handle disagreement in a constructive way? Any points? All right, let's move to the next. What's the topic you would like to learn more about if you have time? The topic I would like to learn more about is parenting. I am so passionate about parenting. Even before I got married, let me tell you guys a story. Would I even say I'm passionate about couple? At least it starts from there. When I was younger, when I was little, then I was in primary school, I would go to church and I would just be using eyes to look for any newly wedded couple. Once I see anyone that I know that these ones they just got married, I will go and sit just right behind them. I'll be observing everything they are doing. I'll be observing everything they are doing. So that is it. So when I then grew and then got married, my interest then shifted from that one to parenting. I don't know why it actually shifted, but I think it's because even before I got married, it's because I like to see good children, respectful children, obedient children, and the smart children. So anywhere I go to and I spot one, all my interest, all my attention will be on the child. If I have money or something that I can offer to the child, I'll freely give. So that's how I just got to know that I like this issue of parenting. And you guys know that parenting is not a child's play, it's not an easy thing. So it's something one has to be very intentional about. That's why I keep trying every day to learn more about parenting. Maybe over time my interest might shift, but now, for now, it's what I really like to know more. I love learning about infertility. Wow, yeah, infertility. This is good. This is good. This is good. Infertility is also good. Infertility is also good. I have somebody close to me that has been married for some time that they are yet to give birth. I know how it feels. So if somebody, there are many things to learn about, but this infertility is so good. It's so good. Okay, that's okay. So I was saying, so that's why. So when I then give birth, my interest for parenting, it's it's become it increased. It increased. Maybe it's because I'm in the phase of parenting for now, but I don't know. Even before now, it has really been my major interest. Before now, it has really been my major interest. And the next interest that I would like is healthy feeding. I love food. I love food, and you know, as a foodie, I should know how to eat healthy so that I'll not go and blow. So it's healthy feeding. That's the next interest. What? That's the next interest I would like to learn. Sorry, my baby is breathing. My baby is breathing. Sorry. So, what's a piece of advice you will give to a new YouTuber? Sorry. 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 What's a piece of advice you will give to a new YouTuber? My best advice I would give to a new YouTuber is for the person to keep posting. Just keep posting. Again, it's not easy. People are doing it though. People are getting 1,000 followers and be subscribers in less than 3 months or so, but it's not always as easy as one thinks. So if you can tell anybody that you come across about your channel to subscribe and not that, especially family and friends, it would help. Maybe you will get your first 200 or so subscribers from family and friends and let them help refer you. It would help. It would help. Another thing is that as you are new, you also try and be engaging with other people's, especially new YouTubers like you. Their posts. Sorry. Also try and be engaging, and I don't know, but if you are engaging with other people's own, I know you cannot engage with everybody's own at once, but few people will reciprocate, like support like that. That's why that's my the advice I would give to a new YouTuber. That's the advice I would give to a new YouTuber. Um, to stay consistent, never give up, keep uploading your channel. I will grow and be successful. You okay? Okay. To stay consistent, never give up. Keep uploading your channel. Okay, keep uploading. Your channel will grow and be successful. Amen. That is it. Keep posting content. Yes. Yes. I also again, you can try to drive traffic from other social medias. Like if you have plenty followers on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, you can try to drive the traffic down to YouTube. They are the ones that will still help to make it grow in the long run. So you can post your link and tell them, oh, okay, I've uploaded new video. Oh yeah, that's for those that have large followers on other social media, so they can redirect the traffic down to their channels. That is it. Okay. What's the significant lesson you have learned from a mistake? Please, if you are just joining, you are welcome. Please, let's go to the pinned link and support my channel member. Just good advice. Thank you. Let's go to the pinned link, guys, and support my channel member. Let's go to the pinned link. What was the question again? What's the most significant lesson you've learned from a mistake? What's the significant lesson you have learned from a mistake? Okay. Of falling in love fast and trusting fast. Yeah. Yes. At some point in life, you have to take something slowly. It happened to me though. I know how it feels. So at some point, you just have to pause and take a break and observe. That trusting so fast, it can be deadly, especially when it comes crashing. When the other person did not reciprocate, it can really be deadly. So, what's the most valuable lesson you've learned from a relationship or marriage? The most valuable lesson I've learned, the uh, the lessons I've learned. Okay, yes, it's not always easy to get over it. It's not always easy to get over it at all. It's not always easy to get over it. It can be heartbreaking. So, what's the most valuable lessons you've? The lesson I've learned, the lesson I've learned in a relationship, let me use the relationship is anything you cannot, anything you cannot tolerate in marriage, do not tolerate it in a relationship because it starts from there. If you cannot tolerate a guy that smokes, a husband that smokes, don't tolerate a boyfriend that smokes. Like, if the person starts smoking, you try and stop a person. If you cannot tolerate somebody that beats you in marriage, don't tolerate it in relationship because that's where it starts. Is yes, is to take my time, get to know the person more. It's true. It's true. So what I have learned is whatever you cannot relate in marriage, do not relate it in a relationship. Start from day one and start making your points, your stand clear. If somebody slaps you in a relationship, in marriage, the person will turn you into a punching bag. So it starts from there. It starts from there. So whatever you cannot relate in marriage, do not relate it in relationship. That's um, what I've learned because it tends to continue. The person can only change if he or she wants to change. Not you cannot change an adult like that. It is own if the person loves you, that's when he or she can easily change, not by your power. Is when the person is tired and has talked to his or herself, that's when the person will change. Yes, to take time and get to know the person is true. It's true. While loving yourself more. That your answer. I'm picking it. I'm going to run with it. What is the best book you've read? It's been long I read any book. I can't remember. I don't know. I don't know the best book. I don't know the best book I've read recently. To ask is a funny question. If you had a free day with no responsibilities, how would you spend it? If you have a free day with no responsibilities, how will you spend it? Me, if I have a free day with no responsibilities, I will spend it with sleeping. I love sleeping. I love sleeping. I will I will sleep my life out. Maybe I don't know. It's just I like sleeping. I will spend it sleeping. Whoa, coldest winter. And Diary of Stalker. Very good book. Thank you. I am. Is it online? Can I get it online? I'm going to look for these books. Can I get them online? This is a good one. I will spend my whole on it. I'll just spend it with my son, playing and all that. That's it. I don't know. I don't go out. Let me remove the. Okay, Amazon. That okay. So I'll have to pay. I've not tried getting anything from Amazon. I will try with this one. Amazon. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What's something you are proud of but don't get to talk about it? I know this is difficult. So don't worry. You might not yes. But the fact you don't get to talk about it, don't still talk about it now. Let's keep it. If you could switch career for a day, what will it be? What will you choose to do if you could switch career for a day? I will choose to ride a plane, to fly a plane rather. I will choose to fly a plane. How about you? What would you choose to do? Okay, me either, but ever now and then I'd like to go New York Ferrari restaurant. I am very loved at home. I didn't watching movies. Okay, okay, you're welcome, Queen. Thank you. Okay, okay. Let me ask you, when do you intend going live? So that I'll come and support you with my full support. Sorry. And oh, sorry. Oh, that's another nice one. I would like to ride boat ship. Okay, that's another one. Is a good one. What's a piece of advice you give your younger self? Please do. It will help your WH. It will help it. Do. I know the first time I just started anyway, but the first time I was really tense. But yeah, Thank you. Thank you. I am also telling myself this. Thank you very much. You are talking to me like this. So should we continue? Please, you can drop one or two questions for me. Okay, if you have. Okay. I said that I was elaborating more on your comment that you said to not to be sad that it wasn't your fault. I would tell my younger self. I say it's true that you're actually talking to that at some point in life things might not go like the way we planned it. So the best thing we should do to ourselves is not to beat ourselves up. Is not to blame ourselves. We should also tell ourselves that we actually tried our best, but it did not work out. We should just say that to ourselves and continue beating ourselves up over something that went sour or no one help. So we should just pat ourselves and say that it's not our fault that things went the way they did. We should just accept that and forge ahead with life. That's it. That's what I said. Hope you heard me very well now. Hope you heard me clearly now. What's the quote that has helped you through tough times? What's the quote that has helped you through tough times? The quote that has helped you through tough times. As forever now. I might be one might be low today, tomorrow the person will be high. So that's the quote that has helped me. Chai, sorry. Sorry. Chai, sorry. Sorry. Chai. Sorry. So the okay, thank you. The quote that has helped me is nothing lasts forever. Like I might be low today, tomorrow I will find myself up there. Like there is light at the end of the tunnel. That's the quote that has really helped me. And it's still helping me. Sometimes when I'm faced with some difficulties or some things, quote, there is always light at the end of the tunnel. It keeps me going. That's the quote that has helped me so far. I'm still helping. What's a place that always brings you a sense of peace? A place that has always bring me a sense of peace is my husband's house, like my house like this. Anywhere I am, even if that place looks like heaven on earth, I would want to go home. Once evening time is approaching, I would just want to rush back home. So my home, my home makes me feel peaceful. It's my home. You're laughing. You're laughing. That is it, though. It's my home that brings me the sense of peace. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's see. I love being. Thank you. That is it. I love being home. We are the same. I love my home. Anywhere I am, my mind will just that. If I'm at work, once it is closing time, I want to rush back home. Anywhere, my home. That's why we should always make our home a second heaven. We should make it peaceful for us because after going to work, after everywhere, you still go back home and stay. So we should always try to make it peaceful for us. Okay. If you could spend a day in someone else's shoes, who will it be? If you could spend a day in someone else's shoes, who will it be? I think it would be my mother. It would be my mother. I don't know. It just crossed my mind that it has to be like let me feel. At some point we might be too busy with things. We might be too busy in life that sometimes we might even forget to call them. So let me know how it feels like when your own child would go for days without calling you, and you at the other end you are missing the child. Let me know how it feels. I want to be in my mommy's shoes right now. I'll be in her shoes right now. Are you there? What's the talent you wish you had? What's the talent you wish you had? My own is singing. I wish I have this lovely voice. I love to sing, but I don't have the talent. I wish I have the talent. To dance, yes, they go hand in hand. That one too, I don't know how to dance. I'm so stiff when it comes to dancing. But this singing, I'll just be singing my voice like that. I wish I have the talent of singing. I can always, but I've tried learning, I'll just be going off keys. I know how to sing many, all these secular music. I know how to sing many, but I'll be going off keys. The tone, it will not be really pleasing to the ears, but I'll be getting the lyrics, but it won't be pleasing to the ears. I've tried, but it's not just my calling. I've given up. Even that dancing too. At some point, I was learning how to dance, but I was not able to move. I was somehow stiff, so I paused. I've given up. What's a guilty pleasure? Let me leave that. What's a pleasure you enjoyed? Guilty pleasure, guilty. Me, I don't know of any. Let's leave that aside. If you could start a new career tomorrow, what would it be? It's also my riding of my flying. Yeah, practice makes perfect. Yes, but I've given up already. Honestly, I have other things I'm now that is taking my time. It would have been for a side something like if I am lazy, I'll just sing to keep myself happy or sing to people around me. This is very major thing. I've given up. I cannot go back to learning how to sing with you. I'm sorry to say. I can't go back to it. This is a real thing. What's your favorite way to celebrate an achievement? Have I actually celebrated? You don't need to jump and say, God, I thank you. That's the only way I celebrate achievement. So, like, what's your favorite thing? That's the only way I celebrate achievement. What's your favorite way of celebrating achievement? I said, what is your favorite way of celebrating your achievements? And I said, me, I've not actually been celebrating my achievements. I'll just, once it happens or my expectation, I'll just shout and say, oh Lord, I thank you. I'll thank God for it. That's how I celebrate mine. How do you celebrate yours? Yeah, what's your favorite way? I will soon call it a day. After this chat, I will run I will run your playlist. I'll just leave it running. I'll play your playlist and leave it running. That's what I will do after this chat. Are you there? I hope you can hear me. I asked, what is your favorite way of celebrating an achievement? Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. What's the food you will never get tired of eating? Me, beans. I love beans. I'll not get tired of eating beans. I love eating beans. Wait, I never celebrated. Uh, uh, fried chicken. Wow. Enjoyment. Fried chicken. Fried chicken is yummy, yummy. What's something you wish you had known when you were younger? Was that one thing you wish you had known when you were younger. Yes, fried chicken is very yummy. I love chicken. I love chicken too. Chicken, very yummy. Yummy, delicious. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Superpower, what will it be? I would like to be able to read the mind of other people. The question is, if you could have superpower, what will it be and why? If you could have superpower, what will it be and why? Me, I would like to have the power to be reading people's mind. That is it. That's the superpower I like to possess. And why? Why is because so that I will know, some people why in their mind they want to dead. That I will know people's true intention about me, true intentions for me. So that's why I would like to have that superpower of reading people's mind. Hey, this is another powerful one. It's another powerful one. I like the one that be able to change the past and future. That means you have the word in your hand like that. The past and the future. You mend and amend. It's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. Thank you, Jazz. I'm feeling sleepy. Thank you for coming. I would I would like us to call it a day, but I will go and run your playlist. I'll just leave it running while I sleep. It's midnight here. This is 12:37 a.m. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So we are going to call it a day now. Thank you for coming. Thank you for supporting. I really appreciate it. And anytime you want to go live, thanks. Anytime I want to go live, please set the schedule it so that others will see and click on notification bell before you go live. You can schedule it hours ahead so that your subscribers will see it and some other people will see it and click on the notification bell before you go live. All right. Good night. Bye. Let's call it a day. How do I end this?